Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for Tuesday, the 5th of January 2021. Hope you're doing well. If you'd like a private reading with me, I have a daily show called Psychic Cafe here on YouTube. I go live each day at 7 a.m. Bangkok time, and you can have a mini reading in that. I go into the energies, pull cards, and for the general, but also do mini reads in there as well. And so it's just super chat or super stickers, just any donation, or in PayPal as well. Come along to that if you want a private reading with me, or go to my website. If you want a personal reading, that is. If you want a private reading, go to my website and you can have a private reading there. So, wow, we've got two cards out here for today. We've got sunlight after darkness. The sun's coming out after darkness, so you could have been going through some troubles lately, and today's a relief from that. Or you could have been very busy and then you have some time off, that kind of thing. You've got empowerment here, so you've stood in your power, and that's what's bringing the sunshine out now. And so there could have been problems with other people sticking that ore in, that kind of thing. And today sees the end of those problems, the sunlight after the darkness, if you're having to deal with all of that kind of stuff going on. Whatever's been going on in your life, we're getting a reprieve from it today. So let's get some tarot cards out and see what these energies are for everybody. Starting off with the Ace of Swords. Could be an idea, could be some truth coming in. What else have we got today? Ace of Pentacles. Wow, two aces. That's a golden opportunity. They could be connected to. That could be an idea that leads to a golden opportunity. And we've got King of Wands. Passionate masculine there, the King of Wands. And we have Two of Pentacles, so juggling something. Indecision. Some indecision there. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers out. What's this Ace of Swords all about, this bright idea? What's the bright idea about, this Ace of Swords? Why have we got the Ace of Swords here? Oh my goodness. What the hell? Dropping cards all over the place. Okay, two cards came out with it. We've got the Empress and we've got the Five of Voices here. The Ace of Swords, so a bright idea, and it's about the Empress and it's about the Five of Voices here. Interesting, because we've got the sunlight after the darkness here, and it's all about empowerment. Now, to me, the Empress is very empowered. She's a very empowered queen. She's the queen of all queens here. And the Five of Voices is a fighting card. So there's been some fights, and now you're empowered. And now you've had this idea, this bright idea, because of it. It almost feels like you were forced into empowering yourself and having a bit of a fight. The darkness that we're being relieved from today, because you need to be in this Empress energy to have this idea. It's like the universe is waiting to give you a really good idea, and I had to put you through a fight so that you'd step into that Empress energy, so you'd get empowered, so it can give you this idea. You know, it's like it's like abundance. The universe holds abundance back if you're not a responsible person with it. The universe doesn't give its resources to people that aren't responsible. It doesn't do that. So why the Ace of Pentacles? This golden opportunity. What's this golden opportunity about then, this Ace of Pentacles? Page of Voices. This is about looking at the fine details, at the truth of something, paying attention to the fine details there. So an offer comes in, an Ace of Pentacles offer comes in, and you've got to really pay attention to it. If the offer's coming in today, is that enough time for something to manifest after you stepping into that Empress energy? Or have you been empowering yourself for a long time? And it's just a little bit more empowerment that you were doing. I don't know. It's up to you to decide that. But you need to look at the fine details. There could be stuff to watch out for then. There's two of the cards that dropped on the floor. One of them is the Devil. So just watch out. There could be, the Devil's in the details, but it could be something a little bit underhanded. It's not for everyone that. It could be a golden opportunity and it could be great. Just depends where your energy's at, right? And how much you are empowering yourself and how much you're self-loving and all of that stuff. So, it could be mixed. It could be good for some of you, but there is that look at the fine details and make sure. And the other card that fell on the floor as well, apart from the devil, was the Six of Material. So that's about reciprocation. So make sure it's reciprocal. Make sure you're not just giving it away. So a Knight of Pentacles can come in like, Claire, would you like to do this thing for us in our business? It's going to give you great, what do people say? It's going to give you great, when people want you to work for free and they say it's great coverage, not coverage, the word I'm thinking of. And it's like, no, I think I'd rather get paid for it, thanks. It might be a situation like that. Why the King of Wands? Ten of Materials. Oh, the King of Wands. What's the Ten of Materials? Ten of Pentacles. This is a passionate masculine wanting everything with you, wanting the house, the car, the family, all of it. The lifestyle, everything. That could be what the offer is. Look at the details of it. King of Wands, it's not the Emperor, it's the King of Wands. It's very passionate. It could be all about the sex. He's a king now, so he's got more to him than that. It's a strong one. I think you're just going to have to pay attention to what goes on today. There could be all kinds of stuff coming in, incoming ideas, offers, that kind of thing. Indecision. Two of Pentacles here. Why the Two of Pentacles? Why this indecision? Wow. Okay. Wow. What a combination. So, Three of Inspiration. If you make this choice, then a lot's going to happen. It's going to change a lot of things. This dominoes, they all start falling, right? You make a choice, you make a decision, and it just changes everything. So if this is the King of Wands saying, do you want the Ten of Materials with me? In other words, do you want to get married, have a family, that kind of thing? Then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. I'm indecisive about that because that changes everything in my life. Maybe you've been focused on your career. Maybe you've been single for a long time, all of that. It's going to change everything. So take your time with that decision. Ten of Emotions, make sure it fulfills you. It's not just about the pentacles, right? It's not just about how life looks on the outside, the house, the car, the marriage, and all of that. It's not just about having a husband on your arm and a ring on your finger, is it? It's about whether it fulfills you emotionally. The Ten of Emotions is emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true, and all of that. So you've got to make sure that's on the table. And that's not always what the King of Wands offers, It's not always what he offers. Could just be passionate. It could be kind of naive, that one. Nine of Voices, cutting stuff out. Nightmare. Giving yourself a nightmare. Maybe, yeah. It seems like an important... I was going to say maybe you're making too much of this decision, but no, we got the three. We got the three there. It is a big decision. Don't give yourself a nightmare about it, though. Yeah, make sure that it's going to be make sure you're deciding on fulfillment, on what will fulfill you. So don't just go for what will look good on paper. Don't just get married because you want a husband or you want a house or something like that. That's what that's saying to me. Like when I got married in my 20s, and looking back, I'm like, why did I do that? Like, looking back as a 50-year-old now, almost 50. Why did I do that? Like, I wouldn't make a decision like that anymore, in the way that I made it then. But then, you see, now I'm looking back, I can see how superficial it was. It seemed the right thing to do at the time. I wanted more children. It seemed like I should do that within a marriage, It wasn't really for me, in my emotional fulfillment. I left myself out of it completely. It wasn't about me at all, not in the slightest. It was about keeping everyone else happy. There's no way I'd do that again. There's no way I'd get married again if it wasn't for me and what I wanted. And so that's where that Ten of Emotion comes in. It's like growing up and being more self-aware and knowing that we deserve it. Like, marriages are supposed to be for us, to make us happy. And then the kids in the house and everything else that comes out of that comes from that love kind of thing. But we should be receiving that reciprocal love, from it and fulfilled from it. So yes, a decision to make today. But you're feeling indecisive about it because of all of that. Could be having a bit of a nightmare about that. So give us more on this Ace of Swords, the Empress, and the Three of Voices. So the fight that led to you empowering yourself, that's leading to a decision. Oh, an idea. An idea rather than a decision. What was that? It was perception. The one that jumped out first was perception then. So your perception is changing because you've empowered yourself now. Just like I said, my perception of marriage has changed completely because I wasn't self-loving in the slightest in my 20s, not in the slightest. I wasn't thinking about myself at all. I was thinking about what I should do and pleasing everyone else. And yeah, wow, my perception has changed so much. And I feel the same thing for you as well. So a fight leads to you empowering yourself, which then the sunlight comes out after the darkness because you've empowered yourself. Your perception has changed completely, and now you've got a new idea to move forward with. Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Voices. Whatever offer is coming in, take a close look at the details of it. Give us more on this. Why are we looking at the details of it? New day, a new start, and ancient wisdom. Oh, wow. Tapping into your ancient wisdom now. So you're not just looking at the fine details and you're using your mind on that, although Page of Voices is about using your mind, it's about thoughts. But it's also tapping into that ancient wisdom too, your wisdom, your higher self, your intuition for a new day. So you're incorporating all aspects of yourself, which is the Empress, really. The Empress is incorporating all of the queens there. She's the intuitive one. She's the loving one. She's the nurturing one as the Queen of Cups. She's also the empowered one, the strong one, the one that thinks in the Queen of Swords there. She's the one that takes action. She's the one that's got all the passion inside of her and she knows where she's going. The Queen of Wands, and she's also the Queen of Pentacles too, so she's got her shit together. She's all of it. And so it feels like you're incorporating all of it now and looking at those fine details just to make sure that it's got all of those ingredients that you want. Whatever that offer is, that golden opportunity that's coming in. Now, it could be coming from the King of Wands here. It's offering the Ten of Materials. Wanting something solid there with you, some kind of a future. It's all good. He thinks it's all good, does he? It is all good. It could all be good for you. It might be looking at it from this simplistic point of view, which is where you could have been before you became the Empress. Just make sure this Ten of Emotions is very important to me. Make sure it's fulfilling to you. So, indecision. It's going to change a lot, this decision that you've got. It's going to change the trajectory of your life. Retreat. Don't make the decision yet. Retreat away from that. So think about it. Take some time to think about it. You're not making that decision today. Oh, can't get it back in. Okay, so what's going on in our love lives today? Let's get one of these out. What's going on in our love lives? We've got attraction. Oh, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Got a strong attraction today. Probably to this King of Wands. He is kind of handsome, isn't he? Look. Whew. Very attractive. I mean, and that's what the Wands is. It's all passion, you know. Attraction. Time for healing. And show the world the real you. Very interesting. Because that's what I was feeling, is that this attraction is very strong. I mean, the King of Wands is not a bad person at all. But it could, you know, it could just be that. As I've said before, we're all of the tarot. Or each one of us, we've got every single tarot card within us. There's none that are bad. They've just got different energies, right? And the more we love ourselves, the more we can love every part of this. So it's not like a bad person, but there's a time for healing here, and it's got something to do with your attraction patterns. So maybe you've been attracted to the King of Wands types before, you know, macho, passionate. You've got that raw attraction to them, but maybe you've been hurt by that kind before, and so you're a bit wary of them as well. And a time for healing, and then show the world the real you. It's almost like your real attraction is coming out. You know how we can get scared of our attraction and then talk ourselves out of it and go for the safe one instead? You know, Go for the nice guy instead of the one that we're really attracted to. But then we don't have a passion for them, and so it fizzles out to nothing. You could be healing your actual attraction patterns. And so I know I had a faulty attraction pattern, or I used to numb down my true attraction because of abuse. And so I was actually attracted to abusers before, or so I thought. I am actually, it's not abusers that I'm attracted to, but it's very like masculine. It's that very masculine energy. I need a guy, I'm strong, right? I need a guy that's stronger than me. And now I'm safe to be attracted to those now. Now I get it. It's not the abuser that I'm attracted to, but abusers can have that energy too. So getting to know yourself, that kind of thing. So I feel like there's some kind of a healing going on right now about your attraction patterns. Cause and effect, yeah, it could be about trauma that you've been through, as mine was. Cause and effect, you're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Something is changing in your attraction patterns, or you're getting back to your original attraction patterns, what you're really attracted to. If you've been talking yourself out of that and choosing the safe option and trying to be attracted to the safe option. I've never really understood when people seem to be attracted to just anyone, because I don't have that. I mean, I'm very particular in my attraction. I can't switch it on for nobody. I can't. And I'm perplexed by friends who just seem to be attracted to any, they don't have a very, mine is quite a narrow bandwidth of my attraction. It's just very few. It's very few men that I'm actually attracted to. Picky like that. And some people seem to have a wide bandwidth. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But it could be because of that. It could be because of this damage. Or it could just be a natural thing. I have no idea. I haven't been anyone else. I've only been myself. So there's some kind of a cause and effect going on with attraction patterns there, and you could be healing that at the moment and showing the world the real you, who you're really attracted to, what you really like. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. Have you been the runner? Have you been running from who you're really attracted to? Now that's a new take on it, isn't it? Fear of intimacy, fear of disintimacy of who you're really attracted to. King of Wands here. The one that you really want to have a relationship with. Wow. There could be someone in your life that you're trying to stay away from, even though you're really attracted to them because you think that they're trouble, and they're not really trouble. Like I said, that King of Wands is not trouble. They can be. I mean, I'm not saying, yeah, go for the abuser. I'm not saying that. But you might have tied the two things together like I used to, incorrectly. What else have we got going on today? Got a dark woman here. Dealings or relationship with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. We've got vulture. Oof. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. The woman with dark hair. That's out with that. Now that could just be, again, one of these healing patterns, one of these trauma patterns, a dark woman reminding you of someone that was against you in the past. You triggered by her energy there. There's something in that. Worry that someone's against you. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Nice. So our money's good today. Nice. And I feel like it's, especially if you're making strides toward this new life that you want, this ton of materials that you want, if you're focused on that, then abundance is going to be going really well for you, because the universe is wanting to support you in that, especially if you're healing yourself and you're making these new empowered decisions. Absolutely. Abundance gets on board with that. Got the camel here. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So anything that you are experiencing at the moment is just a temporary problem. This too shall pass, right? But you've got to get the lessons from it. Otherwise it doesn't pass. It comes back around over and over again. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So just watch out. Yeah. Now's not the time to make this decision. And that has come out, and it's come out again. Yeah. Now, today is not the day to make this decision, but it's time to, oh, look at the eagle. Triumph over trouble. The bottom of the deck there. It's definitely a day to pay attention to what's going on. It's not a day to make those decisions. Okay, what else have we got for today? Got the shadow work going on as well. We've got to face our fears. We've got to face our trauma, the losses that we have suffered, all of that stuff. We're really finding out about ourselves today in these energies. We've also got the cave, wanting to hide away, taking a retreat, not making these decisions, really just spending time considering things today is what I'm getting here, is the best. There's too many cards there. That's it, just one more. Got the king. This king is a pivotal character in the today. This king of wands, the passionate one. Could be someone from your past that you're very attracted to. Comes back in, says, remember me. Remember all that passion that you have for me. Remember your attraction for me. What is that about? I feel like it's a true attraction. And if nothing else, it's to show you some kind of a wound that you've had for you not recognizing the passion in that person. So, advice for today. How best to handle the energies today? Let's see. First out, we've got the 6 swords here. So this is about moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. And we always have the power to do that. We've got the power ourselves to do that. It's in the choices that we make. And I feel like things are being revealed today about the choices that you've been making that were flying under the radar that you didn't realize. And so you get to decide now what it is that you want, the changes that you want to move into those calmer waters. I feel like a lot of what you were doing before was under the radar. It wasn't in your conscious attention. Now it's coming to your conscious attentions, and you can decide anew of how to make your life run more smoothly. It doesn't run smoothly when we're avoiding what we're actually attracted to, when we're avoiding our passions, when we're not healing ourselves. Our life doesn't run smoothly then. That's why I was saying about that bread, that period of prosperity and abundance. It goes with it, It comes with it. As we open our hearts, as we heal ourselves, as we're loving ourselves, as we're empowering ourselves, we get more and more abundance because of it. Because it's the energy of love. We're letting more of it in. And so it's well worth doing all of this stuff. It seems like a very important day to be doing this inner work today. It feels like that one. But maybe not. Yeah, let's take her and this one. Because that actually flipped over. Right, so we've got the priestess here. She says illumination and knowledge. So things are being illuminated about you today. It's all about you. Knowledge about yourself. Know thyself. We've also got the 2 of Wands here. Independence and achievement. So independent, you as a person, knowing yourself as a person, achieving things for yourself. And yes, it includes other people in your life, but your life is about you and about you getting to know yourself. Relationships are about you as well, and you loving yourself. It's all up to you. It's down to you empowering yourself, you loving yourself, you healing yourself. That's what this is telling me today. And so you're getting this window of opportunity today, of a window of awareness to really know yourself and to heal yourself, especially in attractor patterns. You're getting ideas. And yeah, it's a really good day today. A really good day today. It could be hard work though, emotionally, and just the inner work, it can be hard doing that inner work. It can take a lot of energy from us doing that. There we go. That's the energies today. So if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of it? How's it resonating with you? Love hearing from you. Don't forget, come along to my live show every day, Psychic Cafe, here on YouTube, 7 a.m. Bangkok time. Would love to see you in there and do a little reading for you. And so have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.